Hey there everybody, it's the Nasty One here again, and welcome back to another episode of Super Mega Baseball 2, and with it comes another season of Wolfpack Baseball here in the Expedition League. Last episode, we finished off the end of Season 2, where the Wolfpack managed to win their last 4 games of the season. However, they missed the playoffs by 1 game, and in the playoffs, the Aggressors and Ungalots went at it, and Ungalots won in 3 games. The Mandibles went up against the defending champion Buckaroos and beat them in 3 games, and then in the final series, the Mandibles beat them in 3. So the Mandibles are coming off a Season 2 championship. That is the 2nd year in a row that the Intrepid Conference has hosted the league champion. The Mandibles won it last year, and the Buckaroos won it in the first year of the season's existence. So now here in year 3, the Discovery Conference looks to get its first champion with the reinvented Wolfpack offense. So let's jump into the game here. Oh good, I already kept the lineup changes I had, so that's great. Hopefully this thing doesn't freeze again. I'd like to be able to play at some point. Alright, here we go. Both bases are ready. Let's get it on. Smokey, Ghost, and Dozer do our first hit for the Wolfpack against Milan Precious. I don't think I've ever faced Precious before. Milan Precious is very great. He has great velocity. Good jump, good accuracy, all around a very solid pitcher. Mandibles are based all around pitching. It's all pitching with them. First pitch of the season's outside, ball 1. Ball 2 inside. Inside ball 3, hasn't found the zone yet. Alright, that one caught the zone. Hard hit foul, full count. Dribbled softly to the mound. There's Precious with the backhand, fires, 1 out. I'll bring up Ghost, looking for his first bat of the year here. Caught the knee, zone 1. Hard hit on the ground to second. Right there's Tedson, fires to first, 2 outs. I'll bring up Dozer. Had a great end to last season, hoping to get a good start this year. First pitch driven to left field. Going back to left fielder, and they're leaping. Caught by Edwards! What a play! That's a great play. You just robbed Dozer of a home run, folks. Through the first. It's 0-0 for the Wolfpack. Bottom half we go. Cano, Tedson, and Anaya to face Watts. There's Pope Cano.
The right fielder.
That's hit up the middle base hit. Good start from Mandibles. They got their first hit. Bring up Steve Tedson. It's off in front of the plate. Second one on to first, not in time, so they do get the force out. Runner first now, 1 out for our Noodles and Naya. Giving our pitching staff hits in the pass. Soft grounder to short. Eddie backhands, fires to second, not in time. Infield single for Naya. First and second now with 1 out. I'll bring up Eddie Blake. Playing shortstop today. Looks at one in the inside corner, 0-1. Hard grounded first, diving try by Frag, but it's past him in the outfield, and now bases are loaded now for the Mandibles. Chance of Resup looking to come through here and get the game off to a great start for them. Forkball driven softly to second. Vega flips it to second one on to first, double play, and they get out of the jam. Mandibles get 2 hits. I cannot capitalize. Well, Watkins managed to get out of the jam there with this 4-6-3 double play ball. Now to the second inning we go. Frag the lead off against Precious. Way inside, ball 1. Hard ground up the middle, that's a base hit. Frag gets one right back up the chute. Bring up Kyle Big Country Jensen. Looking for a bounce back year. Second straight year he's batting under 200. Check the swing. 1-0. Low ball 2. Skied in the left. Going out to the shortstop. Calling for it. And under it is Blake for the first out. Alright, so we got a runner on first. 1 out for Eddie McGee. Hard ripped into left field. That's got a seeing eye single. No one's knocking that down. First and second now for the Wolfpack with only 1 out. Gotta bring up Bernard. Dead-eye Dickey. Catcher fouls first pitch off, 0-1. Rips the second pitch foul, 0-2. Dropping out, and that's 2 outs. Now bring up Vega. Looking to come in with the clutch 2-out hit. Out off, 0-1. Hard ground at the middle, that's going to be a base hit. It's hit softly. Frag rounding third, he's going to try and score, and Eddie on his way to third. He'll beat the throw. Frag will score. It is 1-0 Wolfpack on the RBI single by Vega. Now up is Watkins. Looking to keep the inning alive here. Chased one inside, 0-1. Let that one go this time, 1-1. More. Mandibles looking to match. Center fielder Renata Baldwin to lead off here in the second inning. First pitch curveball. Driven down the line, fair. It landed on the bag and it bounces into right. Ghost can't pick it up, and that's going to be a double for Baldwin to lead off the inning. Now up is third baseman Jose Donkey. Makes one on the outside corner, 0-1. Forkball catches the inside corner, 0-2. Cutter inside, ball 1. Changeup swung through it, strike 3. He was way behind it, and that's the first out. I'll bring up Wilson Edwards. Made a great defensive play in the first inning to Rob Dozer with home run. Hard grounded to second. They get a first, 2 outs. Runner advances to third safely, and that'll bring up the pitcher. Elon Precious looking to get a 2-out hit and tie up the game. Help his own cause. Swings to the forkball on 1. Swings to the curveball on 2. Changeup, swings to it, strike 3, and he's down throwing 3 pitches. Watkins gets out of another jam. Now to the third. Wolfpack leading 1-0 as top of their orders. Back up. High ball 1 to Smokey. Looks in the outside corner, 1-1. Soft left ground to third. Donkey backhands it down the line and fires to first for 1 out. Now to bring up Ghost. Ghost looks on the outside corner, 0-1. Hard ground up the middle. Past the diving second baseman Tedson into right center. That's a base hit for Ghost. 1-out hit here to get the Wolfpack offense going, and that'll bring up Sarah Dozerkoff and looking to continue the success. Grounded into right field. That's going to hop through the infield for another base hit. So first and second now on back-to-back hits with 1 out. Have the Wolfpack in business. Trying to bring up Frag 1 for 1 today. Had a single his first time up, right back up the middle. Looks a 1 low, 1-0. 2-0. Frag looking to work the count. Skies the next pitch down the right field line into foul territory. Caught by the right fielder. Ghost tags for third. Make it there safely. So 2 outs now. Runners on the corners for Big Country. We need a clutch 2-out hit. Check the swing. It was low. 1-0. 1-1. Caught the zone. Caught the zone again. 1-2. Inside 2-2. Jensen working the count. Hard grounder to first. Now Anaya is there to cut it off, though, and tap the bag for the 3rd out, so the Wolfpack are held off the board again. There's Cano to lead off, 0 for 1 today. First pitch dribbled softly to second. Vega bare hands, flips to first, 1 out. Bring up Steve Tedson, also 0 for 1 today. Soft liner foul. Brings to the curveball. Changes to its cutter, strike 3. He's down on strikes. 2 kickouts for Watkins.
Now
There's
batting,
Noodles Anaya.
28, the first baseman.
Diving play made by Jensen. Gets up and fires. Got him for the 3rd out. Good 1-2-3 inning from Watkins to shut down the Mandible offense. To the 4th we go. Remains 1-0 with McGee, Dickey, and Vega due up. Speaking of McGee, here is Eddie. Had a single his first time up. Hard hit at the middle, another base hit. That's 2 for 2 today for Eddie on 2 singles. Now to bring up Deadeye. Up one with a pop out. Rips the first pitch into right center. That's getting to the gap. That's going to get down, and no one's catching that one. Eddie on his way to 3rd already. Rounding 3rd, heading for home is Eddie. Dickey is in with a double. Eddie scores easily. It's 2-0 Wolfpack. Scored all the way from 1st on that. He's got some wheels. Now up is Vega. 1 for 1 today with a single and an RBI. Line soft line to 3rd. Right at Donkey. He takes a step back to make the catch. 1 out. Now Watkins up, 0 for 1 today. Hard hit to Miller, that's going to be a base hit. That's going to be trouble. Dickey's going to hold up at 3rd, though. He's not the fastest runner in the world. So it's going to be runners at the corners and 1 out for Smokey Rodriguez, who's 0 for 2 today so far. Soft dribbler to the right side. That's a fair ball. That's a trouble. Pitcher can only make the play at 1st. Run scores on the RBI ground net, and it's 3-0 Wolfpack. Runner to 2nd. Now another runner in scoring position for Ghost to drive in with 2 outs. Hard line up the middle, diving play made by Tedson. Gets up and fires and makes the play for the 3rd out. The Wolfpack stretch across 2 more and take a 3-0 lead now. 4, 5, and 6 are due up for the Mandibles. Blake looks at one just outside the zone, 1-0. Another one inside it, 2-0. Peter, hook foul, 2-1. Curveball swung through, 2-2. Change up, swung through, strike 3. Another K for Watkins. That'll bring up Reese. Dancer Reese looking to get another hit. So one on the outside corner, 0-1. Actually, she grounded in double play her first time up. 0 for 2 today. Well, she will be 0 for 2 today if she doesn't get a hit here. And she does not. Strikes through. Strikes out on the curveball. Back-to-back Ks for Watkins here in the 4th. Bring up Baldwin. Let off the 2nd inning with a double. Swung to the first pitch, 0-1. Next pitch, skied into right center. Going over Roberts. Calling. Smokey calls him off the last second. Makes the catch for the 3rd out. So through 4 remains 3-0 Wolfpack. 3, 4, and 5 go up, looking to get some damage done against Precious. Call in the leadoff. Kaufman rips the first pitch, right center, going over, hanging up just enough for Cano to make the catch, though. 1 out. I'll bring up Frag, is 1 for 2 today with a single on his first at bat. Hard rip foul, way out in front of that one, 0-1. Hard rip in the left that time, that's going to be another base hit. 2 for 3 day for Frag so far. So he gets the one out here. I'll bring up Big Country 0 for 2 today. Hard rip up the 3rd. Shortstop Blake flips the 2nd one on the 1st. Double play. Wolfpack hit is a race. Nothing doing for them in the 5th. Bottom of the 5th we go. Donkey to lead off. Skies first pitch down the right field line. That's going to hook foul out and out of play. Fouls the next pitch over towards their dugout. Also out of reach. 0-2. Watkins makes him swing for a changeup. Strike 3. Another K. Bring up Wilson Edwards. Left fielder dribbles first pitch soft to the 3rd. Jensen barehands and fires to first. 2 outs. Now to bring up Milan Precious. Swings through the curveball and 1. Cutter catches the outside corner, 0-2. Peter way inside, 1-2. Change up, swung through it, strike 3, and that's the end of the inning. Watkins gets 2 more strikeouts to add to his total, and through 5, Mandibles are held scoreless. To the 6th we go, Eddie McGee to lead off, 2 for 2 today against Precious, looking to go 3 for 3. Sky's first pitch behind the plate. Reese doesn't even have to move. Makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, number 17.
Bring up Deadeye, 1 for 2 today with the double. Hard rip the second on one hop. Tedson fields it cleanly, fires first, 2 outs. Just 2 quick outs for the Wolfpack, and that'll bring up Vega.
The second baseman.
Vega skies the first pitch deep to center field, driving the center fielder all the way back to the wall. She's at the wall. And Baldwin will make the catch. It hung up just enough. 3 quick outs, and the Wolfpack are held off the board again. Cano to lead off here. Looks at the fork ball and 1. Curve ball popped up on the plate, out of play. 1-2. Cutter swings through strike 3, and he's down on strikes for the first out. There's Tedson. Fouls first pitch off 0-1. Soft grounded to short. Eddie bare hands, fires to first, 2 outs. Bring up Noodles and Naya. Triple softly to third. Jensen bare hands, picks it up and fires, 2 outs. 3 outs, there you go. 3 quick outs for Watkins, and again, Haynes holds the Mandibles off the board. To the 7th we go, Watkins to lead off against Precious. Swings through the first pitch high, 1-0. Skies the next pitch softly to center. And a few steps with Baldwin, she'll make the catch for the first out. Bring up Smokey. Low, ball 1. Skies the next pitch softly into left field, shallow. Coming in is Edwards, and makes the catch for the second out. I'll bring up Ghost. 1 for 3 today with a single.
The right fielder.
Outside, ball 1. Way out in front of that curve changeup, only 1-1. Sliders outside, 2-1. Peter inside, 3-1. Skies the next pitch deep to left, right center field. Going back is Baldwin to the wall, leaps, it's gone, just out of her reach. Home run for Ghost Roberts. His first of the new season, and Wolfpack go up 4-0 now. Now to bring up Dozer, looking to keep the inning going against Precious, who's starting to tire. Inside, 1-0. High and inside, 2-0. Line in the right field, that's going to hang up just enough for Cano to run over and make the catch. But Wolfpack in another on a solo homer by Roberts. 4-0 the score now. Watkins going strong here in the 7th. Second pitch hit the center. Smokes comes in, makes the catch, 1 out. Gonna bring up Dancer Reese. Soft liner in the left. Leaping is Eddie, but it's going to get over his head for a base hit. Good 1-out hit for the Mandibles, and that'll bring up Renata Baldwin. Renata dribbles in front of the plate. Dickey to second, 1. On to first, not in time, she just beat it out. Another force play, and that'll bring up Jose Donke. Swings to the first pitch, 0-1. Right in front of that changeup. Curveball gets by him, 0-2. Fork ball, inside, 1-2. Peter, top of his own, strike 3 called, and Donkey down and strikes again. Through 7, Mandibles fail to score, and it remains 4-0. To the 8th we go, Fragman leading off. And Precious is remaining in the game for now. Dribble softly back to the mound. Precious field, fires to first, 1 out. Now to bring up Big Country. Fouls that off, 0-1. Drives that pitch into right center. Going back is Baldwin. On her horse to the track, at the wall. It's off the wall for a 1-out double for Jensen. Hit off the top of the brick portion out there.
Now batting.
I'll bring up Eddie.
The shortstop.
Drives that pitch down the right field line. That is hooking just off the wall in fair territory. Rounding third and scoring easily is Big Country as Eddie is in with a double. 5-0 Wolfpack. Gonna bring up Bernard, Deadeye, Dickey.
The catcher.
Deadeye looks at one high and inside, 1-0. Softly foul, 1-1. That's driven down the right field line. That is hooking, and that's going to stay fair, and it's over the fence. It's a home run for Deadeye. His first of the season, and they're now up 7-0. That hook just inside the fair pole. Now to bring up Xavier to hit. Chases the first pitch, foul behind the plate, 0-1, out of play. Way out in front of the changeup, 0-2. Lines that down the right field line again. That's going to get down in front of the fielder and hook into the corner and hit the wall. They go on their way to second. Cano gets the throw in, but not in time. That's another double for the Wolfpack. Watkins up now. Rips that into right center field. That's going to be trouble. That's going to hang up, and that's going to get down for another hit. Watkins on his way to second with another double as Vegas scores easily. 8-0 Wolfpack. Now they're just pouring it on at this point. Precious will be coming out, and closing pitcher Giles Bianchi will be coming in to throw. Now to bring up Smokey to face him. One pitch caught the outside corner. Second pitch fouled off, 0-2. Swing straight, strike 3. Now to bring up Ghost. 2 outs, runner at second. Hard hit the third. Donkey there. Fires to first. 3 outs. But the Wolfpack push across 4 more runs on the back of 2 homers. And they've given Watkins an 8-0 lead to work with here in the 8th as Wilson Edwards will be up first. First pitch skied to center. Smokey coming in. Makes the catch for the first out. I'll bring up Bianchi. He will be... She swings for the first pitch, 0-1. Way out in front of the changeup, 0-2. Forkball skied into left field. Kaufman going back right in front of the track. And she'll make the play for the second out. Now to bring up Pope Cano. 4th at bat of the game for him. Hard rip up the middle. Into right center. It's going to be a base hit. It's going to get cut off by Smokey right before the wall, but it's still going to be a 2-out double. I'll bring up Steve Tedson. Looking to get a clutch 2-out hit here, get the Mandibles' first run of the game. Swung through the curveball. Change up too low. 1-1. Forkball swung through it, chased it out of the zone. 1-2. Fastball swung through it, strike 3, and he's down on strikes. So again. Sardines coming out, and Windswept Woodsman coming in to pitch. Dozer lead off here in the 9th for the Wolfpack as they look to build on their 8-0 lead. First pitch fouled down the first base line. Naya is over, and he'll make the catch for the first out. I'll bring up Fragman. Guy's first pitch into right center. Shallow coming in, calling for his Baldwin. She'll make the catch for the second out. And the Wolfpack are down to their final out of the game as Kyle Jensen's up. Looks at one outside, 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Hard hit at the middle, another base hit. Jensen keeps the inning alive with a 2-out base hit. Now to bring up Eddie McGee. Give it softly to third. Donkey Fields fires to second, gets the force out, and that's the end of the inning. Wolfpack don't build on their 8-0 lead, but it's still an 8-0 lead to the 9th. Here's Anaya to lead off. Rips the first pitch down the left field line, but skied it. Kaufman calling for it. Makes the play for the first out. Bring up Eddie Blake. Blake looks at one just high. 1-0. Curveball skied to left. Going back, Kaufman on the warning track. Makes the play for the second out. And then bring up Dancer Reese. Reese pops the first pitch up to him, the infield. Eddie calling for it there behind second. He'll make the play, and the Wolfpack complete the shutout against the Mandibles. Final score, 8-0. Wolfpack pushed across 8 on 16 hits. Mandibles held at just 5 hits by ace pitcher James Watkins. Have a look at the numbers there. Smoking went 0 for 5. Roberts 2 for 5 hit a homer. Hoffman 1 for 5. Bragg 2 for 5. Johnson 2 for 5. McGee 3 for 5. Dickey 2 for 4. Vega 2 for 4, and Watkinson 2 for 4 too. So Watkins, of course, 10 strikeouts in the complete game shutout. Precious they left him in too long in the 8th. I felt bad for him. I would have taken that after 7. 8 runs on 15 hits. 9.82 ERA. Watkins is, of course, your player of the game, followed by Dickey, and then McGee. Alright, let's see how the rest of the league shakes out here in their first action of the new season. Alright, we got 4 games, so let's sim them and see what happens. Buckaroos going up against the Sewer Sneaks. Buckaroos edge them out 6-5. Aggressors and New Bloods match up for the playoffs again. Aggressors win this time though, 9-4. And Derbies take on the Burglars. Derbies win in 10 innings, 3-2. Sewer Sneaks take on the Buckaroos again, and once again they lose 5-1, going to be the first 0-2 team on the year. Sewer Sneaks last year went 2-10, hoping to get out of the cellar this year, but it's not looking promising here. We will be facing the Burglars in our second matchup of the season with Clay Lewandowski on the hill against Relay Mashington. Should be a fun game to watch. I'm just going to check the lineup here real quick, make sure everything's all hunky-dory. Looking pretty good on our end. Smokey didn't do so well. He went 0 for 5. I'm thinking about maybe subbing him out for a game. Everyone else got a hit, so I think everyone else is fine. Yeah, Smokey was the only one who didn't get a hit last time, so we'll need to keep an eye on him and see if his mojo goes down. But I'll leave him in for right now. Everyone else seems to be hitting good. Eddie's hitting good. He's him up to 3rd. Dickey up to 6. He's hitting good too. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. I'll catch you on the next episode. This is the Nasty One, signing off.